Hey, what is up, everybody? It's Monday, and you know what time it is. It's time for your weekly recap. So if you missed anything last week, don't worry. We're going to run it down for you right now. So let's jump in and see what you missed. First up, we're always talking about business lending over here. Why? Because everybody needs capital for their business. And Luigi wrote a killer piece that's on our blog that every business owner needs to go and check it out. To read the full piece, go to www.creditbank.io. Lou, why don't you tell them what it's about?
Thanks, Matthew. Basically, a lot of owners still think loan approvals are about revenue. Make more money, get approved. Simple. Except that's not how it works, Matt. We all know that. Lenders care about what's left over after expenses, how much debt is already sitting on your books, and whether your credit profile can actually handle another payment. Two companies, same sales, very different answers. If you've ever said, but we make good money, this is why that didn't matter.
Now, weirdly enough, the same misunderstandings, they're showing up in technology. And who's the biggest tech guy on the block? Elon. And Elon and Tesla, guess what they're doing, Lou? And it's actually not a new story, but it's a story we've been hearing for a while. They went fully driverless in Austin. No safety driver, no human driver, no backup plan. Sounds crazy, but Waymo's been doing this for years. Now, here's Tesla's advantage though. While Waymo has been ahead of the game, Tesla can actually scale this, and that's a big difference.
Matt, seeing these driverless cars to me is like jumping out of an airplane. It looks really cool. I can envision myself doing it, but I'd rather see someone else do it. I'm not bold enough to get into a driverless car just yet. Let me wait for the technology to come up a little bit, and then I'll be there right next to you.
How many years? How long is it going to take you to get in a driverless car? I want to know.
Until we go like a full news cycle without seeing crash kaboom like a 1962 Batman episode.
I don't see them anywhere. I rarely hear about them. As a matter of fact, you have insurance companies out there right now slashing automobile insurance for Tesla drivers who have full driverless.
Matt, call me old-fashioned, but maybe I like the aroma of walking into a New York City taxi, okay?
Well, Lou, that's definitely different. And speaking of different, I'm not sure if you know this, but packaging is not just a box anymore. It's now the sales pitch.
Matt, we talk about this all the time. It's all about the experience. And now the consumer, as he or she walks down the grocery aisle, is confronted with all these cool experiences vis-a-vis the packaging. Heinz ketchup is coming out in a keg-sized bottle for the Super Bowl. Olive oils are now squeezable. There's all these cool packages out there. There's no more of these boring cartons and bottles. Now, when you're buying your groceries or you're buying your olive oil, even the packaging is cool. Another ramp up for the experiential consumer.
You know what's crazy, Lou? Demand always moves faster than regulation and rules in general. Have you seen the prediction markets lately? You can bet on anything from weather to stats to what Trump's going to say next.
Matt, this one I'm still not clear on, right? For years, we were told, don't bet on sports. It's no good. I remember in high school, all the kids were getting thrown out because of the NFL betting sheets. Now, all of a sudden, because they're making money on it, go bet on sports. It's great. Not just that, we're going to team up with the NHL and sports teams. Love it.
I literally sat down with somebody who's getting their MBA right now and was having a conversation with them about life and business. And we asked them one question. I said, if you had to make $10,000 tomorrow, what would you do? What do you think their answer was?
Bet on a sports game?
Exactly.
Really?
This is what the world is coming to. Look, when you look at Instagram and you look at all these social media sites that are out there, all you see is people splurging and living the good life, right? And 19-year-olds somehow think that they should be a millionaire by now. So they're running headfirst into prediction markets and crypto markets because it's the fastest way for them, they believe, to make money, which kind of makes the THC drinks story feel right. Now, I have to tell you guys all, I am an investor in a THC drink company for the last 5 years now.
But this is taking it a step further because for the first time ever, an arena in America, the Chicago United Center, is selling them at concerts. I mean, Matt, what could possibly go wrong? I think the Grateful Dead are going to come back out of retirement just to go on tour.
No, man, I really don't think it is, right? Because, I mean, honestly, THC, I'd probably prefer to hang out with somebody that's drinking THC. It's not going to be as rowdy as people getting drunk and running around and throwing beers. You know, those stadiums get a little rough.
So instead of like pouring a beer on someone at a hockey game, it's going to be like, dude, nice goal.
Yeah, hat trick. Speaking about highs and lows these days, I wrote an article in the Money Minute that every business owner should take a look at. It's about bankruptcies ticking up, and it's happening on a quiet level. If you own a business, read the article. It's definitely worth your time.
Matt, this one deserves a Pulitzer Prize. Well done writing this piece. We cannot emphasize this enough. The deals that we see on a daily basis, 4, 5, 6 debt positions on small business, you are choking your business's cash flow. Don't take that debt. Don't take on additional working capital until you absolutely need it and you could scale your business. Taking on debt for the sake of taking on more debt is just killing your business.
Now for some quick hits around the web. Lou, you're going to love this one. It's not because you kind of look like Mr. Potato Head.
Ouch.
So the state of Rhode Island, I don't even know how they're a state. They're so small. But I don't know. Did you know that they have Mr. Potato Head on their license plate?
Because Hasbro was headquartered there. So that was kind of like their claim to fame. We're the headquarters for Hasbro.
Well, not so long anymore. Hasbro moved their offices to Boston, and it seems to be an argument amongst Rhode Islanders?
Rhode Islanders?
Rhode Islanders.
That sounds right.
We'll let them figure it out.
Matt, I agree. If your headquarters are no longer here, we're not going to promote your brand. Get out of here, Mr. Potato Head.
Amazon just cut 16,000 corporate jobs, Lou, and they sent it in a calendar invite. I guess faster shipping, faster layoffs. That's their new mantra. Very on brand.
Very subtle.
And finally, DoorDash is happy again because Valentine's Day is rolling around. And they usually get a spike. Luxury gifts, flowers, seafood, condoms of all things. I guess it's guys like me ordering at the last minute.
It's Cupid, stupid. And that's a wrap, folks. If you want these recaps every Monday, subscribe here on YouTube. And if you want the full stories in context, check out the weekly on Substack. See you next time.